Okay. In the first place, I need you to introduce yourself to our audience, but the way
Okay.
you would like to be introduced. How should I introduce you?
This is Richie Ramone, the greatest and the badass motherfucker.
Great, great, great. Well, uh, you're gonna be soon here in Argentina again.
Yes.
This is why we're talking again, because we talked once. I don't know, a few years ago. I think the last time you were here. Well,
Right.
your expectations for this new show in Argentina.
Oh, it's always great in Argentina. I'm really excited to play some more songs from my new album, Live to Tell, and so it's going to be exciting. It's always exciting. The Argentinian fans have a lot of passion.
Well, you mentioned your last album, Live to Tell. Um,
Yeah.
Great album, great. I guess you must
Thank
be
you.
very happy with it.
Yeah, very proud of it. The whole thing is you make records. This is my third record. You want to go good and keep going better and better and better, and that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, the first one was 2013, I guess. Then
Yes.
16, and now 23.
Yeah.
There, three albums in 10 years. And before the first one, why that long silence time?
Maybe because I needed it. And I can't describe exactly what it was, but maybe I just needed some time. I don't know. You know, it's just
Mhm.
the way life goes.
Because when you came back to the scene, uh,
Hmm.
nobody
Yes.
said you were just doing business. Of course, everybody wants to earn money, but the way you play live, it's something that people really get shocked with your shows, and you're so powerful. You get a lot of energy. It seems to be that
Yes.
you really love what you're doing. Is it real?
Is it real?
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think?
It-
People understand. People know
yeah.
if it's real or if it's a phony.
Yeah, because
Okay.
what we see is something incredible, uh, full of energy, full of passion. How do you
Of
live?
course. Of course. That's what you're supposed to do. That's
Uh-huh.
what I do. That's what I like. I'm not gonna. People spend money to buy a ticket. You think I'm gonna, just slip through it? It's very important. If you don't have the passion, you don't do it. Okay, sorry. The band is leaving for the sound check. We in Florianopolis, Brazil, right now.
Okay, you have to leave.
No, no, no. I don't. I don't. I never do sound check.
Okay.
The problem for me,
Uh-huh.
if I go to the sound check, then I start going, oh, no, no, don't do that. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't put it over here, put it there. And I drive the band local. So I learned I don't go to sound check, and it's better for me. The band do all the checking.
Great, great. Well, how old were you when you got into Ramon? Around 25 years old, maybe?
25, I was a bambino. 24,
Uh-huh.
25.
And how
Much
is,
younger than those guys.
yeah, so much anger. How was it for you to sit where was Marky Ramon
It was,
before?
well, I didn't sit on his seat. I took the band to a whole new level.
Uh-huh.
You know, the band was getting kind of sleepy with
Yeah,
some of the last record or two, and I put new life into them,
yeah,
and that's what they needed.
yeah.
Just like when, CJ came, he put some life into them too, but
Mhm.
it's um it was very exciting, and it was my first national act, and uh Too Tough to Die was a great record, and so yeah, they gave me the life I have today, and I'm very blessed for that, and much respect to them.
Yeah, great. Because we could say Ramones has were some kind of revival when you step in, and for many people, you were they responsible in some way that this new age and new sound even.
Right.
And for those, I guess there were three albums, I guess.
Yes, I did 3 albums. Yes.
Which one's the better for you? What do you prefer? Which one?
No, they're all better. I don't answer that question. What's the best Ramones song? What's the best Ramones record? Because they're all classics to me. All of
Yeah.
them have all of them have special songs on them. You can't pick one. Yeah, you can go, oh, the first album because that's what started it. Oh, well, we like Rocket to Russia because it has this song. Or, I can go, oh, Halfway Sandy has somebody put something in my drink or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's just too many good things to pick just one, and that's just, it's amazing to have this.
And how is it for you today when you look back 3 years and you say, man, I was one of those guys?
Has it? I don't know. I don't know. I don't really look back too much. I live in the moment, and I don't really, the thing I look back on is I miss those guys. I wish Joey was still around, and all those kind of things. But yeah, I don't, it's just amazing to have been part of this band, that's, like I said, I feel very fortunate.
Well, let's talk about present, about right
Yes.
now. Lead to Tell, great album, very good reception for journalists and for the fans. And I guess you will say that this is the best you did.
As a complete album, yeah, I really like what I did. There's a sound now. There's a Richie Ramone sound. I write songs a particular way. They're not always happy, or funny songs. A lot of these songs are about mental health and what people struggle with every day, from getting out of bed to, depression, to all kinds of things like that. Things that affect me in my daily life affect millions of other people,
Yeah.
And so, and that's not a planned or fake or anything. That's why I'm real, because everything is real. Everything comes from the soul. That's important,
Richie, there's something that it's very important for me, at least for me, in this kind of album, especially Live to Tell, because I don't know how to say it, this kind of traditional sound, but the production is not so traditional. It sounds fresh, modern. Is it very, very difficult to get that kind of sound and production?
No, I produced this record. It's just it's just all guitars. Once in a while, a piano in there. A little bit but it's mainly just guitars. So it's what I did on this record. Why I like the production so much. I didn't have one guitar constantly double himself. I used 2 guitarists, Mark Diamond from the Dwarves and Ronnie Simmons, and one play on one side of the speaker, one play on the other side of the speaker, and then I blend those. So it's so it has a little bit of separation, which I really like on this record.
Great.
And speaking about the record, I'm gonna ask you a question. Have you seen the cover? Did you see the cover of the record? The album?
Yeah.
What is that on the cover of the record?
When I saw it for the first time, I thought it was a root.
Okay. No, not a root.
Not a root? What is it?
No. Try again. Another guess.
A strange woman dancing.
Close. In 2019, I was ready to do a big European tour. I went to the doctor by accident, and they found that's a 6.1 aneurysm. But that's my veins.
No.
One go to each leg and one to my heart. And the big thing in the middle, the big fat thing,
Uh-huh.
That's a swollen artery. That's a 6.2 aortic aneurysm. If they didn't catch that, I would have died in Europe. It was ready to blow up.
It's incredible. And now you
Yeah.
see it. Now you say it. I see it
And
clearly.
now, yeah,
But
now you can see it. Each one go to the leg, and that's
yeah,
why I got
of
the
course,
album title. The album title is "Live to
live
Tell."
to tell.
Yeah,
It's incredible, Richie. I didn't. I really didn't
not
knew.
many, not many people know that. The only ones who know that is when I give the interview and tell them this. So in 2019, I told the doctor, I said, "Oh, look at that picture. That's going to be my next album cover." And look at that. 5 years later, 4 year later, it's the album cover.
Uh, and how did you find it? Just it was just casual.
Well, I had a checkup. I like to get a checkup once in a while, and they
Uh-huh.
were, I'm aneurysm. An aneurysm really has no side effect or pain.
Mm-hmm.
That thing, that thing had to be growing in me for years and years, maybe 10 years. It's growing, getting bigger and bigger. There's no real in that part of the body. There was no pain, and a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people. This happens to a lot of people.
Yeah.
That thing blows up, they die. You only get 2% chance of living. Two
Of course.
percent because
Yes, of
it all
course.
blows up into your bloodstream.
Yeah. One day it explodes and goodbye.
Yeah. So I'm doing some speeches and stuff about aneurysm awareness. Like people to be aware of this and to get checked up and things like that, because it's a very dangerous thing. You know.
Yeah, of course. It's deadly.
Yes.
It's
So that's what
incredible.
that is. Yeah.
So, you're the kind of people who takes care of the health. I see.
Well, you're gonna. I think you need to take care of your health.
Yeah,
I didn't for many many years, but now as you get older, you need to be more conscious of your health. You have to eat a little better. You can't live like a 20-year-old. You know what I'm saying?
of
Anymore.
course. Great.
So
It's a great story.
yeah.
Incredible. Well, you're
And
little.
also one more thing, if you don't know,
Uh-huh.
today my autobiography, I Know Better Now, has been
Mm-hmm.
released in Spanish.
Yeah, that was
So
the next
that comes out
question.
today, and in Argentina there'll be a book signing, so they could look that up on Instagram on Pinhead Records. So there's a new for all the Latin America Spanish.
You should be very proud about it because it's not a usual thing here to have this kind of books in Spanish.
No,
It's
no, it's
really
not.
it's really special.
I'm getting, it's funny because, I want to do everything good. I'm a very particular, very, I don't want to write bad music. I don't want to have a bad show. Everything, has to be good with me. And I'm proud of everything I'm doing right now. And I hope I stay healthy and can do it a few more years. We see.
Great, great. And talking about I Know Better Now, the book. I mean, uh,
Okay.
I guess you must have memories to write these memories that maybe you didn't even remember at that point.
Right.
What was
Yeah,
the best?
it was very hard to write the book because you don't
Uh-huh.
remember, and I had to ask friends about certain times in my life. What did we
Mm-hmm.
do there? Because you want to get the dates. You want to get the year correct and the date when it happened. And so very difficult to write a book to go back that many years.
And I
But
guess you found some strange memories you didn't know even you had.
yeah. Yeah, a lot of strange memories. And my mother was alive back, and she got to read the book before she passed. And it was very difficult for her sometimes because there's
Uh-huh.
a lot of crazy stuff in that book. And again, the book is 100% honest. When you make a book like this, just put what you want in there. You got to put the real thing. You know, it was like taking my pants off and running down the street naked. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying?
Yeah, of
That's what
course.
I did with this book. You know, there was no holding back. It's all in there.
I can even imagine how must be it. It must be something really, really difficult to do.
Yeah, it's
Because
difficult, and
this kind of expose yourself to
yes,
people.
exactly. Yes, you're exposing yourself. It's really tough. You know, you're exposing your good, your bad side, everything. You know,
The best and the worst thing you remember on this book to write it. I mean,
the worst thing.
yeah, the worst memories you found.
Mm, I don't know. There's a couple of them, but the worst thing was for my mother to read about the drug use. You know, which
Hmm.
is that became difficult. You know, but we were just I was just a kid and just
Of
I
course.
was a bad kid. I was a bad kid. I did bad things. I didn't want to listen and rebellious and I'm sure a lot of fans are like that. And then when you get older, you go, oh, well, I did do that and I did do that and that's why when I got older, I wrote that's the title of the book, I Know Better Now, and the title of my song, I Know Better Now, because when you get older, some of
Yeah,
the things your parents told you are really true, you know,
yeah,
and you learn in life. As you grow, every year, every day, you learn something, and you learn the whole way through until you die. You know what I'm saying? You every day you're learning something in life. It's a lesson. So it's pretty cool the way all this works, how everything goes in life.
and we can say today that talking about that bad boy, uh, there's nothing left inside of you.
About for being a bad boy.
Uh huh.
I'm not a boy. I'm a man now. You know,
Great answer.
I'm an old man. I'm a senior citizen.
Hmm.
So that's not left. Although, yes, yes, in your brain, that's always there. But, and that probably makes what my shows are good because I still have that youth in me, I don't think like an old person.
Uh huh. Great, great.
So,
And Richie,
yes.
do you think about death, about dying?
Um, Sometimes, but I don't really. Uh, no, I don't think about it all the time. I have a weird theory about dying. I believe in this theory that there's this big book,
Mm-hmm.
and your time and your day and how you're going to go is in this big book.
Mm-hmm.
So it's already pre-planned, you know,
Yeah.
except you don't know when it's going to be, you know.
Great.
So
Okay.
I think the day is in your big book. And I also think nobody really knows after you die what happens to you.
Mm-hmm.
And, um, um, and I believe in that, that's the big, you're not going to know that till it happens, so that's the big surprise. And once you die, you'll find out your surprise. So,
Of
but,
yeah, of course.
but I don't really think about it like that.
Well,
Why do you think about death?
sometimes, and it's a
Yeah.
problem. Sometimes it's
But
it's not so nice.
no, well, you wonder if it's just nothing anymore or that there's another life and you come back as an animal or something, or the soul comes back. We all don't know, nobody knows,
Nobody
you
knows.
know,
Yeah,
nobody knows. And
it's just belief.
maybe there's something there, or maybe it's just nothing. I don't know. But
Yeah,
there's a lot of theories on it, a lot of different theories.
and they're all theories and nothing more.
Right. Yes.
Well, Richie, uh, we got time to invite people to your show. Why should Argentine fans go to see Richie Ramone again?
Because I came 6,000 miles. I love my fans, and they're gonna have a good time, and like you said, they're gonna see a nice, honest show, full of energy, have a good time. And if they don't come to the show, all their friends are gonna tell them what they missed. So they better come out there. We have beautiful. We have nice, nice. We got the records, we got the vinyl, the clear vinyl. Nice new T-shirts are here.
The book?
And the prices are very cheap because I want to, pay it forward. I want to give back to the fans. So the money isn't great in Argentina right now, so I'm doing all I can, to just give it as least expensive as possible.
Great, great. Do you know if there's going to be some Spanish book there?
Yes. Oh, at the show? I don't think so. Maybe.
Okay.
I know there's going to be the Spanish book the day after the show. Is at the I'm doing a book signing and a meet and greet. So all the books are going to be there.
That's going to be the day after.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, not the day after. Monday.
Monday.
The 27th.
27th.
Oh, I don't know where it is. Off hand, but it's like 6:00.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So I'm doing a meet and greet and a book signing. They can come and we get the new books. They can get the book there.
Okay. Thank you very much, Richie. All the best for you, man.
Thank you. Very good. You got very good English.
I don't know what to say. Thank you very much, man.
No, very good.
Okay. Have a good trip and all the best. Goodbye, man.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.